Hello, my name is Jackie Coffey Scott and I'm the embedded librarian for this class. I wanted to make a quick video tutorial just to go over some of the resources that are available for you through the Blackboard that link to library resources that will help you with your research assignment. So from the main page of your Blackboard, if you scroll down on the left-hand side, you will see this Library Resources tab. Click on there. Many of you have met me before, so you are familiar with this. This just goes over what my availability is. Here is my email address. Please remember, on days when I'm not working, I am either working at another job or I'm unavailable, so plan accordingly. If we scroll down a little bit further, here's a place where you can schedule a research appointment with me. If you click on that link, it will take you to my appointment page. We scroll down, you can select one of these times for any of these days. It does block out the week, the current week that we're in. That doesn't mean that there aren't research appointments available that week. So if you find that you're in a situation where you need to speak with me, please feel free to send me an email, and as long as I'm not, if I don't already have a research appointment scheduled or I'm not teaching a class, I'll try and get you in that week. These appointments can be for either a WebEx appointment or they can be for in-person, whichever you prefer. Moving on, the next thing on the list here is the Occupational Therapy Research Guide. I created this guide to help with the OTA program, and there's a few things that I want to point out here. So there's a lot of things that you can access very easily from either through this guide or just relating to the library Resource Center in general. From up here, you can start research for, from any of these points. But something that I know that students have struggled with that I just want to point out, I always tell students that my role as the librarian is to help with getting you the resources that you need to write your paper. And regarding citations in-text citations, the writing of the paper itself, that's something that the English Skills Center is supposed to help with. But I did add a tab here that is this college research paper tab. And this goes into some resources that may help you regarding how to write a college resource paper, and specifically one with writing in the health sciences. So it just goes over some tips and tricks on how to tackle the writing process. I know that for this assignment, you're not writing a classic, research paper, but it does kind of talk a little bit about, the types of things that you should be thinking about when you are doing research for any kind of research assignment in the health sciences. So this is in here. There are links to different tools. This one in particular, this Writing in the Health Sciences online guide, is excellent. It's out of the University of Toronto. I highly recommend it. It does go into different types of things such as oral presentations, different types of presentations. So I would recommend checking that out. But this also has other resources that are relevant to the OTA program that you can look at as well. Here is the link to the library website. So that first thing that we went to, this is going to look similar, but that first thing we went to was the OTA research guide. This is now the library's main homepage. I recommend that you possibly save this to your bookmarks on your browser because this is the best place to come to begin research for research assignments. So again, if you hover over where it says research, you can go to Primo, you can go to A to Z databases. Remember that one of the primary databases that I recommend that you use is either CINAHL or Medline, but Primo's a pretty good place to start as well. There are some video tutorials that are listed here in case you just need a refresher on how to navigate. There's a bunch of them listed here that are on the library's YouTube channel, but I also included Search Everything using Primo and Advanced Primo. You can pretty much get everything you need right out of the very first one, and I think it's a little bit shorter. So I recommend looking at those again if you need help, and it's during a time when I'm not there. And then lastly, I have the APA citation help. Again, I know that it's not completely applicable because you're not really doing in-text citations for this assignment, but just so that you are aware, I know that you do have to have a references page, and so your APA citation help, the one that I always recommend to students, is the OWL at Purdue APA guide. This is another thing I would just bookmark on my computer if I were you while you're a student. So that it goes over all of the different things that you need with regard to any type of references page. So that is there as well. There will be at least one, if not two more tutorial videos that I'm going to be attaching to this class, but I just wanted to reach out now and let you know that I am here. If you need help with your assignment, please don't wait till the last minute to set up appointments with me. If you want to set up appointments individually or as groups, I am available to do that. Again, if you look at the calendar at my scheduler and it doesn't look like I'm available, but you want to try and get in that week, please reach out. I will respond to you and let you know if I do have the availability. I'm happy to work with you. And you can just email me questions and I'll try and answer them for you to the best of my ability. One other thing that I think is important to note, even though I am the embedded librarian, I always like to remind students that you can talk to any librarian in the library. They may not be as familiar with the assignment as I am, but they're certainly very good librarians who will be able to help you with your research. So don't hesitate to reach out to them as well. All right. Have a lovely day and good luck with everything.